Should you keep the family home after separation? It might be better than starting again. Have you ever thought maybe I should just sell the house, split the money, and buy somewhere new? For many women going through separation or divorce, that feels like the obvious choice. Fresh start, clean slate. But before you put up that for sale sign, it's worth asking one important question. Would you actually be better off staying where you are? Hi, I'm Vicki from Restart Home Loans, and today I want to talk about why refinancing your existing home and paying out your ex may be one of the smartest financial decisions you can make. Now, this isn't the right option for everyone, but for many single mums, it's worth exploring before making any big decision. You already have equity. If you've owned your home for several years, chances are you've built up some equity. That equity could help you refinance the loan, pay your ex their share, and keep the home without needing a huge cash deposit. If you sell and buy somewhere else, you'll usually need to use that equity just to cover selling costs, moving costs, legal fees, and buying expenses. You could end up with less money than you expected. Buying another home is expensive. People often underestimate just how expensive moving really is. Think about it. Real estate agent commissions, marketing costs, conveyancing fees, removalists, connection fees, stamp duty, and building and pest inspections. Not to forget the emotional cost. So these costs can easily add up to tens of thousands of dollars, money that could instead stay in your own pocket. Your borrowing power may be lower now. One of the biggest surprises after separation is that lenders now assess you on one income instead of two. Even if you've received a property settlement, your borrowing capacity may not be what it used to be. This means that the type of home you could buy today may be very different from what you're living in. Sometimes keeping your current home loan allows you to hold on to a property you simply couldn't afford to purchase again. Stability matters for you and your children. Separation is already a huge adjustment. If you can avoid changing schools, moving suburbs, leaving friends and rebuilding your whole routine, that can make a real difference. Keeping the family home can provide some much needed stability during a difficult time. Refinancing may improve your finances. A refinance isn't just about removing your ex from the mortgage. It's also a chance to review your interest rate, reduce repayments if appropriate, consolidate some debts, set up an offset account, and create a budget that works on your income. Many women find they actually have more control over their finances after refinancing because everything is structured around their new circumstances. Don't assume you'll qualify. This is really important. Just because your name is already on the mortgage doesn't automatically mean the bank will let you keep it on your own. They will still go through a full assessment. You'll still need to meet lending requirements based on your income, expenses, and financial position. That's why it's worth speaking to a mortgage broker before making decisions about selling. The bottom line, selling isn't always the best financial outcome. Sometimes it is. But sometimes keeping the home can save you money, reduce stress, and put you in a much stronger long-term position. Every situation is different, and the numbers tell a real story. Before you make one of the biggest financial decisions of your life, find out what your options really are. You might be surprised by what's possible. If you're going through separation and wondering whether you can keep your home, I'd be happy to help you understand your options. There's no pressure, no obligation, just a conversation about what the numbers look like for your situation. Because making an informed decision today can make a huge difference to your future.